Will a hot drink get rid of your cold? Not really. What it do? I'm Lumi and welcome to the Benchtop, or better yet, my kitchen. And the reason why we're in the kitchen is these. A bunch of drinks that supposedly have magical powers. See, when you're stuck in bed with a cough drop in your mouth or a chest covered in Vicks, nothing feels quite as good as a hot beverage or soup when you're sick. That warming sensation feels like the best hug from the inside out, especially when you have a sore throat or the chills. But depending on where you are in the world, we all reach for something different. It could be ginger tea, bush tea, green tea, honey lemon tea, or just plain old water. And while what's in our cup seems to change a lot, we all believe the same thing. This stuff is going to fight off our cold. But do these hot drinks really work, or is it all in our heads? To answer that question, I have to start with one of the most popular options, the Hot Toddy. A Hot Toddy is a warm mixed drink that centers on 4 main ingredients. That is spice, water, honey, and happy juice. That's ethanol for the astute among you, since I don't think the A word plays next with the algorithm. And no, not that A word. The inclusion of ethanol makes the Hot Toddy a favorite for adults, but is it just an excuse to get drunk, or does it really work? Like most events dealing with ethanol, the details of how the Hot Toddy was invented are a little hazy. One popular origin story starts in India during the early 1600s. It is believed the Hot Toddy started life as the taddy, which is a common drink made of fermented palm sap. With the Dutch, the British, and the French all establishing trading posts in India during the early 1700s, the taddy made its way over to Europe, where it eventually became known as the toddy by the end of the 18th century. Today, the drink remains very popular in Northern Europe due to its cold and damp winters, and has spread to other regions around the world. Shout out to colonialism. Being such a well-known drink in Europe also means the Hot Toddy has an alternate origin from this region as well. It's believed the Hot Toddy may have come from the Irish doctor named Robert Bentley Todd, who, as the story goes, would tell his patients to drink a mixture of hot brandy, water, cinnamon, and sugar. It would be from Dr. Todd that we get the term toddy. Now, there are other origin stories for the Hot Toddy that try to lay claim to the drink, but the truth probably lies somewhere in the mix of all of them. While everyone can't agree on exactly where it came from, it seems everyone can agree this drink works wonders. Maybe due to its popularity in cold climates, the Hot Toddy has become a common cure for the common cold. While history has led to many variations of the Hot Toddy around the world, people swear by this drink. There are stories of people who drink this almost every day and has become a go-to home remedy for colds here in the States. But like I said, there are plenty of variations of the Hot Toddy. Some have shown that the term Hot Toddy can refer to a lot of different things depending on who you talk to. Whether your go-to hot drink is a hot toddy or some type of tea, they all seem to pull from the same types of ingredients. There's a good chance your drink of choice contains some hot water, probably some honey or lemon, a dash of spice, maybe a herb or two, and a shot of ethanol if you're sick but still want a good time. So let's see if any of these ingredients really help you fight off your cold. But first, later in this video, I'm going to be trying all these different recipes in the world's first Super Ultimate Hot Drink Battle Tournament of Sickness, and see which one will be the one that I'm reaching for the next time I'm sick. I mean, I didn't make all these drinks for no reason, so please keep watching to the end of the video. The algorithm thanks you. Let's start with the most common ingredient, water. A cold is called a cold for a reason, so it makes sense why you'd want a warm drink. Adding hot water to your drink can be very soothing for your colds, especially if you're suffering from aches and chills. Warm drinks can also ease congestion by stimulating mucus production and help soothe your sore throat. Water also keeps your body hydrated, which helps your body get rid of the excess toxins. While drinking water is usually a good thing, no one really likes drinking water because that's boring. So let's see what else is on the ingredient list. Honey has been used in medicine for centuries and is known to have antibacterial properties. This, along with its sweet taste, is why honey is used in most home remedies. Like Mary Poppins said, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. I know she said sugar and not honey, but you get the point. Despite its antibacterial properties, honey might not have the punching power you expected when it comes to a cold. While you might think adding honey will help you fight off the infection, that really isn't the case. See, most sore throats or runny noses are caused by infections like the common cold or the flu. These are viruses. Viruses are made of genetic material surrounded by protein that are sometimes encased in fat. These directly infect your cells and hijack them to make more of the virus. It's just like that scene from Captain Phillips.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Bacteria, on the other hand, don't work this way. Bacteria do not directly infect your cells since bacteria don't need a host to live. They're able to fully function on their own and just so happen to be leasing your body until they get evicted. This means that they work differently than viruses, so they can't be fixed in the same way. What works for one won't work for the other. So just because honey has antibacterial properties doesn't mean it will fight off viruses like the cold or the flu. That's not to say adding honey is useless though. Honey can help with soothing throat irritation and has been shown to provide enough relief to help people get a good night's sleep. So by all means, continue adding honey to your drink. Just don't expect it to kick the virus to the curb. So far, hot beverages are 0 for 2 when it comes to fighting off this cold, so let's see if adding some spice can help this fight. Depending on the recipe, home remedies can include a bunch of different spices. Nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, star anise. There's a lot of different options. While each of these have antibacterial or antifungal properties, that doesn't really help when it comes to the common cold or the flu. Remember, these are caused by viruses, not bacteria or fungi. Though most of the spice options may not directly fight your cold, they can help with reducing swelling and irritation since spices like nutmeg and ginger contain compounds called terpenes. These are aromatic compounds usually responsible for the strong smell of plants. Think about things like pine or lavender. Those smells are from the terpenes in those plants. Though more research on terpenes is needed, early evidence does show they can help reduce inflammation. Terpenes can also be found in lemons, just like vitamin C. While both may give your immune system a slight boost, there is still no evidence that says they can cure your cold. Spices like nutmeg and ginger are also filled with antioxidants. Studies do show that adding foods rich in antioxidants may help with improving your immune response, so it makes sense that these spices are popular in home remedies. When it comes to spices like star anise and cinnamon, they may have more tricks up their sleeves. Star anise contains a compound called shikimic acid. If you didn't know, shikimic acid is used to make acetaminophen, which is Tamiflu, a popular antiviral drug that's used to help fight and prevent the flu. This is why you find tons of health articles online talking about the flu-fighting capabilities of star anise. However, that's not how it works. Though shikimic acid is used to make Tamiflu, that doesn't mean it is Tamiflu. If that was the case, we would just sell shikimic acid instead. Just because I use a power supply to make a PS5 doesn't make them the same thing. There are a lot of steps in between. So while shikimic acid is a great starting point for chemists like me to make Tamiflu, that doesn't mean it works like Tamiflu. That leaves us with cinnamon. Unfortunately, cinnamon is just like the other spices. While it also contains a bunch of different compounds that have a bunch of benefits, there is no evidence that cinnamon directly cures the flu or the common cold. So if it isn't the hot water, the honey, the spices, maybe the alcohol can help cure my cold. While it is good for a number of other things, curing your cold isn't one of them. Generally speaking, ethanol is a toxin we drink on purpose. It has little to no benefit health-wise and can actually make having a cold worse. That's because alcohol can reduce the effectiveness of your immune system, it can cause throat irritation, it can dehydrate you, and since it is a toxin, it just adds to the list of things your body has to get rid of. Unfortunately, ethanol doesn't help the Hot Toddy's case for being the best thing to drink when you're sick. While it might help you get too drunk to remember you had a cold, it won't help you get over it faster. And I think you can see a theme here. While home remedies are very helpful and can give much needed relief for a scratchy throat or a stopped up nose, you can't make them more than what they are. No matter what's in your cup, there's a good chance that it provides some benefit, but don't think that it's going to work a miracle. So if your home remedy won't cure your cold, is it at least the best tasting? That's right, this is a segue. It's time for the world's first Super Ultimate Hot Drink Battle Tournament of Sickness. Sorry, that's just fun to say. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Welcome to the tournament. The rules are simple. I have 6 drinks that will fight to the death with my taste buds. There will be 5 rounds with the last drink standing claiming ultimate victory. First battle is bush tea and green tea. Alright, so we're doing this live so that you can get my live reaction. To be honest, I did try to follow recipes for all of these drinks, but let's just say they were open to interpretation. First one up is the bush tea. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is good. I've never had bush tea before. This is actually really good. But yeah, bush tea. Bush tea is good. All right, let's try this green tea though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of this one. Okay. Okay. That is a taste. Victory is going to the bush tea. I'm sorry to all the green tea lovers out there, but that was not good. The next battle is ginger. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, no, I was right. The next battle is ginger tea versus honey lemon tea. Now, I know there's a lemon slice in the ginger tea because the recipe I followed told me to put a lemon slice in there. I feel like that's kind of weird, but it's there. So we'll see. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I cut up the ginger and put it in here, and I thought it was gonna be like super duper strong, but this is actually really good. This is really good. All right, let's try this honey lemon. Oh, too much lemon, too much lemon. Mistakes were made. Yeah, it's gonna be the ginger. It's gonna be the ginger for sure. Now the next round is going to be White Special versus the Hot Toddy. Now, I'm not going to lie, I may be a little biased here because, you know, obvious reasons, White Special. I'm not sure if I did the same way she does it. If I'm honest, don't let it be any bearing on my wife herself. Start off with the White Special. Ooh, but it's good though, it's pretty good. Hot Toddy, never had one before, about to have one right now. Cheers. Ooh, that... Oh, no. But it's something about warm alcohol that's just not a thing for me. Yeah, I'm not in love with that. I'm not in love with that ethanol added in there. I don't think that was a good decision. It's like someone invited the wrong person to the party. It's like, why? You know, it's like putting raisins in potato salad. It's just, why did you add that in there? You didn't need to. It wasn't necessary. You could just left it out. But you did. You did it anyways. White Special over the Hot Toddy. Now we're in the semifinals. This is White Special versus ginger tea. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. But I think there was some ones that got voted out that should have beat this. All right, White Special. Yeah, see, the thing is, I think I just put too much sugar in this one. But if I'm honest, of these two drinks that are in front of me, I'm going with the White Special. The ginger's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. It's actually better than I thought it would be. That's why I like it more, but... Okay, we have the final round. This is White Special versus Bush Tea. All right, let's try the Bush Tea again because I just had the White Special not too long ago. That's really good. Like, I don't even need to be sick to drink that one. I love that. Yeah, Bush Tea wins it. Bush Tea. This is really good. This is so good. Is Bush Tea supposed to be this good? I don't feel like it's supposed to be this good. If it's a drink that's supposed to be a home remedy, it shouldn't be this good. But it's really good, so I really like it. Yeah, Bush Tea wins it. Yeah, no favoritism in the comments. Babe, I love you. To be fair, you didn't make this one. I made it based upon your description or what I think you do. So, yeah, Bush Tea. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed making this one, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like on this video. If I didn't get to your drink or you thought your drink should have won one of the contests, make sure you comment that down below. Again, I'm Lumi. Thanks for coming to the Benchtop, and remember, keep thinking. Ingredients: spice, water, honey, and happy juice. Is my hands ashy? I feel like my hands is ashy. Is my hands is ashy? I don't know, y'all get to. I feel like my hands is ashy. I'll be right back because my hands is ashy. Okay, sorry about that. I think we're good to go now.